Yo, welcome. How's everybody doing? I forgot to get the mic. I'm so happy today, bro. Look at the public portfolio. It's cooking. Bro, I wasn't gonna do a stream today, but I had to, bro. We're almost hitting the 12K. The challenge is almost there, bro. So when I started this account year to date, so early on in this year, beginning of this year, we started with $1,000. The first goal was 1 to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and I want to end this year with this portfolio 15. Now, with gains, obviously, and investment, right? So, first of all, big salute to everyone who's following this channel and buying the dips. Two salutes. I'm Jeremy Waller. What's up? What's up? Thanks for tuning in. What we're going to discuss in this video today is basically four things. The number one stock market mistake you must avoid during a correction. You know what I'm saying? So, when it's the red days, bro, I'm buying. And if you know and you follow this channel, that's what I'm doing. The second thing is the exact process I used to find undervalued assets when the blood is in the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it's red, what am I using? What AI tools? Who am I chatting to? How am I going about doing it? So I'm going to be open and tell you and transparent, like I'm always am with you guys. Then a live breakdown of the 11, almost 12K, a little shy of 12K, so 11 and 845 portfolio. We're going to go through what positions are basically in this portfolio that are paying off, which are still red. Which ones are those? And why almost $300 gain in one day is only the beginning, bro. It's only the beginning. And trust me, dude. If you guys know me personally, you know I love finance. You know I love the stock market. I also love crypto, but only because crypto is a bit volatile, and I've not been in crypto as long as I've been in the stock market. I've been in the stock market since 2015, since my Dubai days. So I'm a Dubai baby. I was born there. I moved over to the States 2019, much later in my life, with my wife and my dog. We lived in New York for about 7 years, and now we're in sunny state, Florida. Sunshine state, but bro, it's been raining crazy. And 95 Fahrenheit, bro. That's what it hit this today. Today, on this beautiful Tuesday, August 4th, to all your Leos out there, be cooking, bro. It's 2:55 Eastern time. I'm in South Florida, like I said. And like my bro, I'm always not in the center. Let me just go in the center. Maybe that's better. My bad. Make it happen. No days off. Like you guys can see my little logo bottom right. Guys, this is crazy. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm not a financial certified advisor of any sort. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. What I'm doing is telling you what I've been buying. What I've been buying if I started investing. So when I started this segment on this channel of mine, basically this is a segment where I go live and I talk about stocks. The other things on my channel is basically my life and where I'm going and what I'm eating and how's the experiences jumping out from a plane in Dubai. So yeah, guys, if you want to follow me, bro, subscribe, like, smash this, because I'm trying to feed everybody with whatever. If I'm eating good, I'm sharing where it is. If I'm eating bad, bro, I'm sharing it, so don't go there. I travel to different cities, to different countries. I'm sharing everything. And there's a video about me on my channel as well if you want to learn more about me, who I am, why I moved here, etc., etc. So, guys, 11,841. This is my YouTube portfolio. So, I started with 1,000. Obviously, this is not my private portfolios. I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to boast. I'm just sharing that I started this because people are asking me, my clients are asking me, family members will ask me, yo, can you guide me in this space? I know you've been doing it for a while. I'm like, bro, like, I was getting a bit, overwhelmed with all the chats coming in and Zoom calls on these things because I don't make money on these things, right? I wasn't charging anyone. And then I said, you know what? Let me just start this YouTube portfolio and share with everybody online, and what I'm doing. So basically, this portfolio is, if I was 18, 19 and I was new to investing, or just new in general, forget the ages, right? But I like to I wish I could go back in time, but I obviously can't. And it is what it is. You know, so I've learned the ropes. We're here where we're here. And honestly, bro, like I'm not. I'm excited on this journey with you guys. But I'm also excited to hit my own portfolio, my private portfolio's goals and this and that. So obviously, I'm trying to create generational wealth change, right? So let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. Um, Give me a second. So the first thing is the stock mistake beginners shouldn't do when it comes to investing. First of all, if you're really a beginner and you don't know what to do in the market and how to open, I have links below. I'm not affiliated with these companies. You can use my Robinhood link. I just tell people to use Robinhood because it's mad easy. It's really easy to use and navigate. It's not overwhelming. You have like Moomoo, Webull. What else is my links below? You can check them out. Those I would say like it's an intermediate. If you really want to they're good apps, no doubt. And so the personal apps that I use, my main account is in Fidelity Brokerage. Um, and then I have Moomoo, Webull, and then I have my crypto in Coinbase. Now, this is the YouTube baby portfolio in Robinhood, right? It's open for everybody to look and see, and I go through it every day on YouTube, almost every day. But I give you like, if you follow me, bro, subscribe, hit that like button. Thank you. I appreciate you guys because I put up post. And if you follow me on Insta, my links below. The reason why I say that because I put on buy alerts and sell alerts and what I'm looking at in my private portfolios, right? And bro, you can connect, hit me up, bro. Okay, so the number one mistake I want to say, bro. First of all, when you build a portfolio like this, right? Look at this. It's like green. If you go back to my early videos, yeah, there are a couple of red. You want to basically build a portfolio where in the next 3 to 5 years, you're proud of it. And then 5 to 10 years, you're even more proud, right? So you want to buy companies that you believe, you've done your DD, your due diligence, you've checked everything, the research online, you spoke to people who you think, whether your mentors, your friends, family, clients, colleagues, if they're in this investing space, right? This is not a scheme like buy the lottery and maybe I'll win 20 million, 30 million, bro. This is investing, right? It's a slow process that you're going to get there. It's not like trading. It's not like gambling, nothing, right? So if you buy the right companies, you can make bread, right? In my opinion, right? So you have to do all the homework and the research and have a little common sense as well, right? That's just me sharing what I could tell my younger version of me when I was 18, 19, and I, bro, should have got into investing. So long story short, buy companies that you literally know their DNA and you can see growth in these companies. Like if you like, for example, one of the first, the first company that I bought the stock was Facebook, today known as Meta Platforms. The reason why I bought this is because, for simple, because I'm on Instagram. I was on Facebook. I'm still kind of there, but you know what I'm saying. Like the WhatsApp, I use WhatsApp to connect to all the family members around and friends around and clients around the world. These apps by Meta Platforms, they have the eyeballs. Everyone's on it, right? So it's like Netflix, for example, is the biggest TV streamer. They have these eyeballs. So why wouldn't, if I'm using their software, their tools, their tangible goods, if they like Meta makes the eyewear and not only the eyewear, like for example, like I have the Ray-Bans Meta, right? Um, these are the Meta ones, so it works with Meta. It's funny, it's just got Ray-Bans, but obviously it's a Ray-Bans pair, but with Meta tech in it. But what I'm saying is with Oakley and Meta, now Meta's released their own hardware, but they also have those, is it Quest or Oculus, one of them, the big ass things. Bro. So these are the companies I like to buy, right? If you look at Meta in this portfolio, we only have 2.65 shares. We're still in red, bro. We're still in red. We're down $12, not even a percent. Our average cost is 593, right? But look at this, bro. So you have all these details: 90% buy, 10% hold, 0% sell. You know, Morningstar. These guys are like reviews, like analyst reviews. So they do these stock reports, data. They say it's 850, bro. We only had 588. You see what I'm saying, bro? No days off. Make it happen. Build, invest, scale. So yes, my average cost is 593. Why am I not buying any as of this point? I wanted to drop So, like I said, guys, like I really like to buy when it's like the market's down. Right now, if it falls, and if it doesn't, bro, it's cool, bro. I've got Meta and other portfolios, but I'm just showing you guys on this. So if it goes to 554, that's the point where I'm gonna buy. Um, I'm looking. Hold on. So I'm looking here, bro. Just so you guys want to see, I'm looking there. Right, 545 is the next low. 561. So basically, I would love to buy if it goes down 10%, but it's only 1% down. I would say anything below 600 is between, to be honest, if you have no meta stock, I would just buy some day. Like, bro, let me just show you. This is how easy it is. If you're new, I have $10. That's it. So, yeah. So, just about $10. So, what I'm saying, the number one mistake is, first of all, if you're already an investor and you're in the beginning stage of investing, don't panic sell, right? Just because companies are in red, you're selling. And also get into companies that you know of, right? Like there are so many semiconductor companies, there's so many AI companies, there's so many, bro, I can't even keep track of some of the ones. So I don't buy like FOMO and hype. Get into companies that I know of. Look at F, bro, 54% memory stock. So that's the number one mistake I would say. Don't panic sell. If you know the company is good, try to DCA, which is dollar cost average. Try to buy more of that stock, like how I'm doing with Meta. Like it's not even a percent down, and I just bought $10 more. Right? That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what a lot of people, when they start as beginners into investing, they panic sell. Any correction, the market dips. If you think this is a good company and you got into it for the right reason, remember why you got into this stock, right? So just dollar cost average. Okay, that's my opinion. Okay, so the second one is exact process I used to find undervalued assets when the blood is in the street. Like now, if you go back to the portfolio, basically, um, SaaS stocks recently, like ServiceNow, Salesforce, they were taking a beating. So if you look at 3 months down, year to date. So let's look at year to date, right? Now I started this portfolio year to date. Obviously, I didn't buy all this at one go. I was building the portfolio to where it's going to go, right? But if you look at it this way, it's 23% still down. Now, I like to get into companies. For example, if we just take Robinhood as a data point, right? 90% buy, 6% hold, 4% sell. Okay, so you can obviously conclude your own outcome from this, right? Now, you don't go by this. You obviously do your due diligence. If you don't even know what ServiceNow is, make sure you know what these companies are, right? They're not go and also if you whatever app like Robinhood, it also tells you about these companies, right? ServiceNow engages in the provision of an end-to-end workflow automation platform for digital businesses. It's now, so its company name, it's now platform is a cloud-based solution embedded with artificial intelligence, AI. So it's also in that game. So if you think broadly, machine learnings like a bot and more, right? ML for short. So it's not your LLMs, which is learning language models, but the company was founded by the dude Frederick B. Luddy in June 2004 and is headquartered in CA, California. They're listed now. So yeah, this is just a brief thing. Employees are like almost 29,187. Green Day. The wife is in the chat, bro. Let me say what's up. Yes, massive one. She always tuning in, bro, when she can. So guys, so this is how I bought this stock when it was down, and it's still down. Like I said, year to date, it's almost 24% down, a little less than that, obviously. So they're saying it's 165. So we have still room to grow. I definitely think this is going to go higher than that, like almost a $200 stock. Whether that happens year to date or, I mean, end of the year or early Q1 next year, I'm cool. But that's how I find stocks, bro. Right? That's how I find stocks. Like I'll look at top 10 holdings on Google Finance or whatever you put in chatbot, like top 10 SaaS stock companies now to buy in. And then I'll slowly work backward and say, okay, what does this company do? What was the last thing? Revenue, profit. Keep on asking the chat. So chat GPT, Gemini, whatever you use, bro, Claude. right? And these are the companies after putting in those prompts, I find out, and obviously, like I use a lot of my clients use Salesforce, right? Now you look at Salesforce year to date, they're still at 20, bro. Look at the last. So if you look at that, I'm like, wow, 28% year to date, bro. We are up 11%. We made $119 in the beginner's portfolio, right? On YouTube. So we made $119, bro. Just chilling, bro. If that money was in your bank account, bro, what's it doing with you? Nothing. You're not getting 11%. And that's another thing I want to tell you guys. If you're new to investing, make sure you set this to percentages. It works for clutch for me. I like to see it this way. You can just highlight it and change everything. Now, the reason why I say work on percentages because nobody's like our brains, our mindsets are already at this point in time where when there's a Black Friday sale, a July 4th sale, whatever Christmas sale, whatever sales, bro, end of year sale, no one's advertising $25 off, $30 off, $50 off. Everyone's like 25% off, 50% off, or buy one, get one. So we're already in percentages. You see what I'm saying? In our mindset, that's how the world is marketed, right? And it's a better way of looking at things, in my opinion. So SaaS stocks are great. You know, the I was buying the when the market dipped the last weeks, bro. We were buying heavy in Microsoft in our private portfolio, but we also buying it in this portfolio. Right now, 25% gain, bro. With these little baby shares, 2.6 shares, 1,300. And these are my choice of words, right? Because obviously it's small for me, but it might not be small for others. That's why it's a beginner's babies portfolio, right? It's taking baby steps. It's going to take baby walks, baby jogs. And when the baby starts running, bro, it's growing up now. It's going to be youth. When the account hits 15, 18, 20, then we're, one day opening up is 50,000, 100,000, and then it's leveled up. The baby portfolio. I can't say it's baby portfolio anymore. You know what I mean? Unless what I do is that I keep this portfolio growing and I start another baby portfolio as well, you know. Because I want to help people who are getting into this game because, well, it's not a game, it's the game, like the actual game that you can win. You can create financial wealth, you can create financial freedom if you invest smartly, do your due diligence, do the homework, do the research. You got to put recurring orders in. You got to make stuff happen. You can't just like put in money and go to sleep because when you go to sleep and you make your money won't be really working for you. Money is a tool. So if you get into a stock like Microsoft, right, as an example, year to date only 2.6 because it just went up. You see what I'm saying? 1 year still 5% down. I don't want to go 5% because then you look at 73%, right? But literally it was just taking a beating, bro, recently. Look at that. We are currently 497, right? When I say we're taking a beating, bro, it was so we're at 497. We're almost 500, bro. We're almost $500 per share. Right here, it was 349. You can see it up there. The second column, the second one low. Bro, that's why I was telling you guys, buy. I was putting Instagram alerts. I'm like, guys, I'm loading the boat on Microsoft. The baby portfolio also was doing his baby things, right? Let's just look at it, bro. Like we were buying baby things. Even this one is a baby, 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 baby. You see what I'm saying? All baby steps, bro. Baby steps. Baby steps. We were buying, we were buying. You see what I'm saying? And Microsoft gives you dividends, bro. Or was that a buy? Dividend. Baby dividends. So we reinvested the baby dividends. That's another great thing that these stocks like Microsoft gives you dividends. What a dividend like income, bro. You saw that. They gave me $1, something, some change for not even having 10,000 in this portfolio with Microsoft. So, bro. So that's the other thing, right? I want to tell you guys, bro. Like I like to buy when it's in red. And these are the reasons. That's how I look at stuff and buy, right? Okay. What positions are paying big time in this? It's Elf Beauty, bro. Elf Beauty. Elf on the shelf, bro. They're creating another shelf. Bro, it's 53% up. Let me see how many. So we have 7.53 shares in this portfolio. We up $233. Not bad, bro, for this baby portfolio. Imagine this dude, me. If I was 18, 19, or just started investing, we just started this year to date, right? Bro, no bank. You're going to put in this much a month. Look, 665 minus 233. That's what we put in that. No one's going to give you half your money, bro. Or, more than half. So, guys, I don't know why you aren't investing in yourself in the manner that you can create. If you have some sort of income, bro, you can start small. I showed you guys like this baby account, this beginners are we're doing baby things, dude. 5, 50, 10. Come on now. You know you can do it. I'm showing you. Yes, there's no tricks, bro. Okay, we put once 119, but I'm sure you guys can offer 119 a month. I'm not saying go run out and buy these companies now. No, don't get me wrong. Like I told you, I'm not advising. I cannot advise you what to buy, hold, to sell. I'm only showing you what I'm doing. I'm not a financial advisor, certified or not certified. I cannot advise you. Disclaimer. Yeah, but I'm showing you what I'm doing, bro. You want another banger in my private portfolio, bro? We have bags of this company. Bags. Again, don't run out and buy these companies because Jeremy Waller said so. No, bro. Do your homework. See what it is. See the noise. I miss Monster and Red Bull run up. I was not going to miss this one. We been buying, bro. We been buying. Okay. And you want to have a diversified portfolio as well, right? So you want to have your great ETFs. You want to have some cosmetics, beauty, SaaS stocks, memory stocks, right? Bro, this is still at a great price point if you guys want to look at it. ETF. Our average cost is $48, bro. It's 2055, bro. And memory is just going to go up for the next couple of years. So we've already made 14% on this. Meta, CRM, Alpha. Okay, so top winner, 54% in the portfolio. Bang. Second one is APH, 25%. Microsoft, second position as well. So, and third position is probably the Hood, which is Robinhood, SoFi. Another banger, bro. Another banger, just $18, bro. I have this in my private portfolio at $7.07 or 0.08. That's madness, bro. This little amount has just made $89, 30 months. That's how cheap the stock is still, bro. 18 bucks. So yeah, third position was that. Google's literally even there in third. Third SPMO ETF, ServiceNow. Fourth positions, DRAM, CRM, SCHD, VOO. American Express was probably the fifth position. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. What was it at? 8%. Meta, sixth position currently, and the pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy 10 bucks of this company. That's diversification in the baby portfolio, right? Pharmaceutical at the end as well, right? Guys, the road $305. Bro, just imagine you wake up today, open your portfolio, and you're like, oh, I just made $305 and I just started investing. See what I'm saying? Now, I want you to know, in order to MIH, which is my acronym, my company slogan, make it happen. I don't own it. There's no copyrights, obviously. But make it happen, bro. No days off. It's easy. You just have to put your mind to it. Like anything, bro. If you want to become a good boxer, you got to train to become a good boxer, right? If you want to be a mediocre, intermediate, not intermediate, amateur, professional, whatever you want to be, bro, you got to train your mind to be that version of yourself, right? So if you want to be a good investor, you got to do it. You want to be a good DJ, you got to know how to DJ. You got to learn everything. If you want to be a good footballer, you know how to play football a good way. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Make it happen. No days off. Own it. Bro. Stop watching from the sidelines, broskis. You know that fear I had when I was younger into investing and I just like saving money in my bank account? It just gave me some sort of like, I don't know, some weird adrenaline. Like, oh, I like to see that stuff. But my money wasn't growing to a point where I was saving, yes, so it was growing. I wasn't making interest. I was like, it was just sat in an account doing jack, bro. Doing jack. So if you don't even have a saving account with a high APY, bro, go and get one. What is the APY? Like annual percentage yield, where you can get 3.5, 3%, 4% in some banks. But like, I just showed you, bro. I just showed you that some of these, like Elf Beauty, bro, like 50 something, 5 or 54%. All, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this baby account has crypto. Someone just messaged me on my phone, but it has the baby amount, right? Like hardly anything, bro. $79. We made $4. Whew. But I'm also telling you, right? I'm not downplaying crypto because I have bags of it in Coinbase. My bags are my bags. But because I've been in the stock market at a longer time period, I have more knowledge about this, as you can see, right? So my average cost of Bitcoin right now is 60,400. If it falls more, I've given some limit baby orders to go through. And I've done my due diligence in that space as well. So, guys, start investing, bro. Start betting on yourself, doing the right things for your money to make money. If you like this sort of content, smash that like button, bro. Just smash it to see more real, transparent portfolio updates from me. Bro, make it happen, own it. One love, peace. I'll see you tomorrow.